Hey guys, it's Brian here in Sicily, and got a brand new podcast, audio podcast coming at you this week, really at the tail end of April here, beginning of May 2023, about 43 minutes, lots to unpack and to share, and that really excited for you to hear all of that. Rather than try to condense that down into a short video, what I want to do is highlight 3 keys to our success this year and what's undergirding it all. And so key number 1 is looking at the strategic timing, discerning God's timing for our next move. And we talk on this video, on this podcast, a lot about movements, and we talk about multiplication. We talk about the momentum that we've got, but discerning God's timing is incredibly important. It could sound kind of trivial. Do I do it now or in a month? Or, and we're talking about the expansion. We're talking about my move to another part of Italy to help, set fire to a new movement and leave Gino here in charge of Mission Sicily, and when to do that exactly. I can tell you this statistically, from a missionary missions perspective, more times than not, missionaries don't outstay their welcome. Rather, they blow in, they blow up, and they blow out, leaving a mess, a crime scene, if you will. And it really is, in some sense, a crime, what happens some of the times when missionaries go to a place. And I don't want to leave prematurely, not having accomplished everything that God has sent me here for this time to accomplish. Not that I won't be back. We're already looking at forming a rhythm of being back quarterly, but being able to focus in a new place and Gino stepping up is incredibly exciting and part of our expansion, but I don't want to miss God's timing. Second thing is the idea of strategic partnerships, and that includes us coming home in November. Gino and I have been looking at fundraising. We've experienced some attrition. We're experiencing expansion, and at the same time, ready to take a leap of faith. Gino has already taken a couple steps of faith. Now we're taking a leap of faith together into the future that we believe God has already prepared good things for us. But now we need to find those strategic partners. And so, if somebody underwrote the next 5 years of the mission in a single check, fantastic. We would still want to come back. There's a benefit to us being able to look you in the eye, to be grateful. That's a huge part of our heart, our DNA. I hope you can hear that. I hope you can sense that, the gratitude for what God is doing in us because of you. And so that's a big part of it. Also looking at who else is God calling alongside to help resource and invest in the things that we're being able to do here that God has sent us to do. And so those strategic partnerships, discerning God's timing for that. And then the last key to our success this year is our unity as a leadership team. And I don't mean, petty differences. We're really aligned. We're great friends, but knowing the things that God has called us to, as covenant comrades, come alongside each other and combat, to do warfare against the enemy and to be in unity, driving towards his strategic purposes and not our own flesh or our own will, or this would be great, or that's a good idea, that kind of thing. And that's what I mean by that unity. And so I'm inviting you to pray. What's undergirding all of that is prayer. I'll give you my missionary Bible translation. This is just my own interpretation. But James talks about how fervent, effectual prayer, heartfelt, earnest prayer delivers or makes power, tremendous power available. It's sensible, it's tangible, you can feel it, when people are praying back home. That's you. Don't look away from the camera. That's you. This is who you are in our world. You are the support team praying alongside us for God's will to be done here in Sicily. And so that's the 3 keys I want to tell you about and unpack for you in the podcast this week. You're going to hear a lot more than that. I hope you enjoy it. Talk to you soon.